Up next, we'd like to welcome a very special guest. Please put your hands together for President Donald Trump.
Thank you.
Great to have you today.
Good to be here.
All right, so President, I'd like to ask you a couple questions based on a poll we took earlier this week on Twitter, if that's okay with you.
Okay, shoot them at me.
All right, our first question comes from @CheendogO221. He says, how do you feel about your triumph over Hillary Clinton?
I don't think she got my email, but she fought well. She was a good opponent. She fought a good battle. Thank you. What's the next question?
Thank you. All right, so question number 2 comes from @KD McLovin. What are some of your thoughts on America's foreign policy?
Okay, my plans on the foreign policy. I believe we should take out China. China has done some bad things. They have slave labor. They're taking our trade over. We have gotten too many imports from them. I believe we should annihilate ISIS as well. They are causing some terror that should not be given to the United States and other wonderful citizens of the world.
Thank you for your comment, sir. The next question comes from @CoachHoft1342. How do you plan on improving the economy?
I think we should increase our manufacturing, increase our export trades. The world is getting overrun by China because of their monopoly on imports. I believe we should lower minimum wage back to the $8 an hour. It is making our small business owners have less profit, which decreases their spending on other goods, which lowers the economy. I think we should create some federal jobs that would increase people would get more money, which means they would spend more money, and greater increasing the economy.
Thank you, sir, once again. So last question comes from @Mr_RealWheel. What are your plans now that you're president?
Plans are huge.
And that's about all we have time for, ladies and gentlemen. Please put your hands together one more time for President Donald Trump. Thank you so much for coming today. It's been a pleasure.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome the President, Donald Trump. Pleasure to have you, Mr. Trump.
Thank you.
So, President Trump, now that the wall has been built, are you planning anything to win for the next election?
No, I think I'm just going to take it easy, not really stress my opponents. I think I have a good possibility of winning again.
Well, Mr. Trump.
It's President to you.
Sorry, President Trump. You sound awfully confident in your chances of being re-elected. What are your plans concerning this?
Well, I'm very confident. I don't think I have very many strong opponents. They seem to be a little They don't know what they're talking about. I have some huge plans. I've collaborated with Apple to make the thing called the iTrump. I can't release much more information about that, but I can tell you it will change the future.
Well, President Trump, what is this iTrump? Is it like the atomic bomb? Will it revolutionize everyday life?
It's not a weapon. It is something that will change and bring more insight of the past, present, and the future.
Well, President Trump, that sounds an awful lot like a time machine.
It's not a time machine, because then we don't want China having access to a time machine. We don't want them knowing we have a time machine. But
So it's not a time machine.
Correct.
Wow. Looks like we're out of time, Mr. Trump.
Mr. President.
President Trump. It's been a pleasure having you.
Hi.
Hey, good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Not saying
Welcome to iTrump testing facilities. Today we've selected you two, our best, to test out the revolutionary new iTrump. But before we begin, my boss said we have to read off the terms and conditions to you guys. You two will be testing the safety features of the iTrump. You will be given the choice of where, or rather when, you'd like to go. But remember, and I repeat, remember, you are going back to test the time machine, not to test history.
Yeah. Give me something. Let's go.
Yeah.
Sir,
Oh, no. That's all right. That's done.
be safe.
Did it work? What are we? We're in the same place.
I know. Hold on. Let's go out this way.
What is this place?
It looks.
It's like a. Why are we at a zoo? What are we doing?
I don't know, Nunes.
Harambe hasn't died yet, man. He's still alive. Oh my gosh. We have to save him. We gotta save Harambe!
Help! The gorilla has my baby!
Save Harambe!
What are we gonna do? Think.
Wait, you've been doing karate for like 13 years, right?
Yeah, how's that gonna help?
You gotta use your awesome ninja skills!
Right, dude. Let's go.
Let's go!
I got him. Let's go.
I'll grab his stuff!
You
gotta go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Man! What are you doing? No! Let's go! We gotta go! Let's go! Come on! We have to go back! Back to the future! But hurry! We can't go! There's not enough time! We gotta go! Get out!
Oh my gosh. Dude, that was crazy.
That was quite the adventure.
Yeah, it was. Let's see, dude. We're back. It's 2020.
Dude, that machine was thunder.
We just made history.
Yeah.
go.
Let's go.
All right, up next for you guys, we have a very special guest for you guys tonight. Please put your hands together for President Harambe. It's not me, President. All right, so recently we did a poll earlier this week on Twitter, and we took some of the most frequently asked questions, and I just want to ask you a couple of those tonight, since you're now the President of the United States. Our first question comes from @CheendogO221, and it says, how do you feel about your triumph over Hillary Clinton? Thank you, sir. Our next question comes for @KD McLovin, and she says, what are some of your thoughts on America's foreign policy? Thank you, sir. I love it. Our third question comes from @CoachHoft1342, and he says, how do you plan on improving the economy? Awesome. Our final question comes from @Mr_RealWheel, and he says, what are your plans now that you're president?